Seasons are changing here in Phuket. Travelers are coming back. Restrictions are dropped. All that and more in today's Phuket Breaking News.
Breaking news.
Hi, Shaun here from 5 Star Marine with Jay.
Hello, Jay Leshark here.
Jay, you're more handsome than I remember.
That's because I haven't seen you for so long. It's nice to see you. You've caught the sun.
Actually, you've spent more time in my office in the last month than I have.
It's now my office, not your office.
Yeah, we're swapped roles. I go on the boat and you stay here doing...
Do you know what? I was thinking about this. I've not been on a boat since you sent me with 36 crazy people to Coral Island.
Hang on, I didn't send you. You said to me, Shaun, I would like to go on this trip on Sunday, and I said, okay.
Why were you typing on?
Because you were typing to me.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Anyway, Coral Island, check out that video, it's very good. Why are we here, Shaun?
We're here because we want to give a bit of an update as to what's going to be happening here in Phuket for the next few months as we go from our kind of dry season to wet season. And
not wet season, let's call it green season.
I was going to say, they call it wet season, but it's really incorrect. Like right now, it's actually not raining. So Jay, let's do a quick Q&A.
Just checking if it wasn't raining or not. It was this morning when I left home. But it's not here at Boat Lagoon. Very strange.
That's the key point. So first question for you, Jay.
Yes, questions.
During this wet season, does it rain all day, every day?
No, Shaun, it doesn't. Did you want me to expand on that?
Yeah, a little bit.
No, Shaun, it doesn't rain here every day, all day. I expanded for you. No, it does. I just said, no, it doesn't, Shaun. No, it sometimes rains some places and sometimes rains other places, and it's very dependent on where you live. Although, when you get the weather reports, it will say 50% chance of rain, which in theory means it might rain, it might not.
But even in dry season, it says the same thing, 50% chance of rain.
It does.
So look, the way I talk about it is like this. Right now we're changing season. Kyle's going to put up a little map here. In our high season or our dry season, the weather has come from Krabi across Phuket. In our wet season, it comes from the west coast of Phuket and across. So the change of directions means that we get a change in weather patterns, and it does mean that Phuket itself gets more rain. But actually, out on the islands, not such a major difference. We might get a passing shower, but what happens is that the clouds, they come across Phuket, they're attracted to landmass, they drop a lot of rain on landmass, and then once the cloud has dropped the rain, there's nothing left and it's just cloud cover.
Wow, Shaun, I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. You are a you're a weatherman.
That's me.
Wow.
So during this season, what we as a company are doing is we're checking the live radar, we're checking the wind condition, and we're seeing how fast the wind will blow, what direction it will blow, so whether the cloud cover will go. So look, there is a difference between dry and wet season. In wet season, we will see a passing shower, we'll have more cloudy days, but it doesn't mean that it's going to rain all day, every day, and it certainly doesn't mean that if it's raining in Patong, that it's also now raining out at Phi Phi. You know, the cloud cover really is just not that big.
In fact, I've been driving down the road sometimes, and you can actually see the curtain of rain. See, I've done a curtain. It's like a curtain, and you drive through it. One side it's wet, and the other side it's dry.
So I actually think we're going to cut actually to Jay in the field reporting live on the weather.
Over to me in the field. So, I'm at the top of a mountain. It's not raining here. Nice view though, look. Now, it's not raining here at the moment, but I'm not sure if you can see this. It obviously was, because you can see all the evaporation coming off the road. So it has rained here, but now it's beautiful sunshine. This is me at my apartment. It's my avocado tree. I love my avocado tree. It's not raining here, but it definitely has been. Sorry, Terry. Didn't mean to disturb you. So, that behind me is Heroin's Monument. It's not raining here. This is Manic Reservoir. It's not raining here. This is the other side of the reservoir. It's not raining here either. This is me driving in my car. It's raining here. So look, the wipers are on. See? That behind me is Lake Boccaccino. It's raining there. Well, a little bit. Yeah, it is. I'm at Blue Tree. It's not raining here. Ouch. This is Surin Beach. It's not raining here.
So as you can see from Jay's report, in some aspects of Phuket it's raining.
What you can see from Jay's very good report
is some parts of Phuket it's raining, other parts it's not. Like today, coming here to the office in Bang Tao, it was pouring with rain. I've got here to the office, it's not raining. I've got boats at Phi Phi, not raining. Hong Krabi, not raining. Phang Nga, not raining. Koh Russia, raining. Okay, so now the question is that how does that affect you? Well, look, the reason that we're telling you this is that we want you to understand that if you choose to come to Phuket during the wet season, don't expect rain every day. Don't expect that tours won't go. Actually, most days tours will go. As long as it's safe on the sea, the boats will go. Especially in the areas like Phang Nga Bay and James Bond, where I actually think it's more beautiful if it's a little bit cloudy. In those areas, if it's open sun and stuff, it's a little bit hot to be in a canoe going through the caves, but a little bit cloudy, it's nice. Even a little bit of drizzle, I think, on James Bond Islands itself is very, very beautiful.
And going back to the comment before about it being the green season, with the rain that you do get, things have blossomed and it is more beautiful.
Yeah,
the forests and the greens and the mangroves are looking stunning, so it's a really cool time to come. Can I just point out, the East Coast is where all of our tours go, or most of our tours go. And that side of the island is very different from the West Coast, especially with the change of seasons.
Yes.
You want to spend more time on the East Coast than you do on the West Coast during this time, especially if you're out on the water.
Yeah, so look, if you're on the West Coast right now, maybe you're seeing some rain, maybe you're seeing some wind, maybe you're seeing some waves. You come out on the East Coast, it's flat like a lake, there's no rain, there's no wind, and that's because the weather is coming from the west. The wind is coming from the west. Phuket acts as a barrier. It stops the wind, so we go out on the East Coast, we're fine. So during this season, where should we go? What are the tours that we should really be thinking about doing? In any condition, in any weather, in any wind condition, I would say Phang Nga Bay is fine. Phang Nga Bay is protected. We'll put the map up. You can see here it's protected in a bay. The wind has blocked all sides. Okay. The second spot that we could say pretty much every day you can go, no matter the condition, is Hong Krabi. So Hong Krabi has protection from Phuket and then Koh Yai. So both of these two island sets stop the wind, stop the weather, and then when you get to Hong Krabi, look, it's going to be a little bit of overcast. Maybe you'll get a passing shower, but the sea conditions should be still relatively good. So then we have two island sets, which I think you need to contact us and ask us which is the best day to go. So if you're here for a set of 7 days, it may not be best to go day 1, but it will be okay to go day 2 or 3, and you should ask us, give us the dates that you're available, and we'll tell you the best day to get on the water. And really what we're looking for is wind condition. If we're looking for a low wind, which means a comfortable sea condition, and something like Phi Phi or Russia, which are what we call open sea locations. They're not in a bay, they're not protected, so we do have to go into the open sea, so therefore more susceptible to wind condition. So what we would suggest to you is go out to those on days where we feel like the weather is going to be ideal. And again, if you're here taking advantage of low season rates, and look, there is a big difference in low season rates to high season rates for hotels and accommodation, don't think that you can't get out, because you can. And look, last year, Jay, around July, what happened in Phuket?
It was beautiful weather and sunny.
It was sandbox.
Oh, sorry, it was sandbox. You
Yes.
could have set me up for that first, rather than you didn't say anything.
The whole idea is to not tell you anything and just let you react.
I know, it's not good sometimes.
So Sandbox opened in July.
Sandbox opened in July, Shaun.
That was our kind of Phuket initial reopening through COVID. And actually we found through all low season, pretty much every day we could take customers out on the sea to pretty much any location. So we would suggest to you, look, yes, you're going to read some stuff online that's going to say Phuket is wet season and that means it's raining all day. Look, it's not true. It's not the reality that we're facing. You can see in this video, we've been going, 15 minutes and there's no rain.
He's been banging on for longer than 15 minutes, that's for sure.
And maybe Jay can just do like a whole time lapse for the whole day, showing the weather from his balcony.
I could set up a time lapse, no problem at
That
all.
would be super cool.
Thanks for throwing that at me at the last minute, Shaun. I appreciate that. Get that done by tomorrow. Nice. What's next on your list, Shaun? Me going to France and something and getting a sausage and all of a sudden turn up with a sausage here?
Well, you do have a trip coming up soon, I believe.
I do have a trip coming up soon, yes. I'm so pleased you're excited about that. I'm going back to England, Shaun. Haven't been back to England for 2 and a bit years.
It's okay. Just leave us alone.
Just leave you alone?
Not even sad about it.
Are you sad?
Not really.
Is this where Kyle will cut in some sad music and some sad things like rain dropping down.
Well, I'm not sad. I'm not sad about you going. What I am sad about, well, actually,
that you might have to do some work on the videos.
Yeah, that, but also the last piece of breaking news.
Uh-oh, last piece of breaking news. Let me check my notes.
And you're gonna laugh again.
Uh-oh.
Maya Bay.
Is it closed?
Closing again.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, so here's the news. Maya Bay, the beach, Leonardo DiCaprio's bay, it reopened in January after a 3.5-year closure, and I personally was against the reopening. Then as time went along, I kind of got okay with it because the national park was doing a great job in managing the resources of the bay. And then now they've come up and announced something which is, in my opinion, and again, this is probably not the right thing to say as a tourist operator, it's the best thing that can happen to the bay. They're going to close it for 2 months, okay?
Why?
They're going to close it because they want to keep the restoration going. They want to give the bay a break. They want to make sure that they're not affecting the environment. They want to go in the water with divers and judge pre-opening and post-opening what happened.
Okay, because the article that I read said, we've been letting 3,000 people on the beach each day, which was more than we shot, and they've all come, too many people are coming, so we're going to close it. But what you're saying, which I'm looking at your face now, and that might be the reason, but what you're saying is they've opened it for a bit, they now want to check to see what damage, if any, has been done by them opening it.
And look, anyone who's in our industry knew that this closure was coming. When they reopened the bay, in all the meetings that they did, there was a tabled proposal, never approved, but a tabled proposal that said the bay will close each year for a certain period of time. They never defined when or how long or what the closure would look like. But you know what, I support the national park behind this. I think this is a great idea. During that time of year, we don't have a lot of tourists in Phuket, so it's not really going to have a major impact on tour operators. And as it is, we ran for 3.5 years without Maya Bay being opening. So we can continue to operate PP tours during that time.
And I've always said there are better, although it is an amazing beach, and don't get me wrong, I love the film, I absolutely adore the film, the soundtrack's amazing, and I really wanted to live on the tropical island because of that film. Everything about the whole film and Maya Bay, I didn't know it was Maya Bay when I watched the film. It is a beautiful beach, but there are other beaches out there which are far better to see, that you can go and they're more deserted and they're more beautiful.
Yeah, I would. In PP, I totally agree. There's some even better bays in PP.
Absolutely,
that people don't even know about. So that's the news about Maya and Leo's Bay. Look, the front and back entry.
What, Shaun? No, don't cut that bit out. Shaun was talking about his back entry.
They're going to close off. You're going to come up to the line again. You can see it, and then that's it. That's back to what it was like pre-January. I think this is positive. Really, they closed Simlan Islands for 6 months, and I know partly that's because of weather, and that does amazing things to the marine life out there. Koh Har and Koh Rock, they close also on the 16th of May this year for 6 months. These are all great things that the marine park is doing, the national park is doing, and I really do hope that 2 months next year is actually 3. Because you know what? If we can aid in the restoration and not go back to where it was, then us as operators can adapt our programs, adapt our offerings, and you know what? You're still going to be a happy customer on a PP tour because we had 3.5 years of closure and we never had anyone that was unhappy that they couldn't walk on the bay.
Never. I haven't even been back to the bay for even since it's been open.
I don't think we sent you back, did we?
No, you didn't, Shaun. You didn't, Shaun.
So here's Jay live on Maya Bay.
Which I'm not allowed on, so...
It's not closed yet.
When does it close?
August.
Oh, so I've got time?
Yeah, good time.
Can I go out on the boat, please?
You can, welcome.
Excellent.
Yeah, look, there's nothing available right now. Are you comfortable canoeing?
I'm alright canoeing. I'm a kayak instructor and an open boat instructor, because there is a difference, you know.
I know, look, let's do a report from Maya Bay about the reopening. You should go.
Okay, brilliant.
You've seen it from the boat, now let's see it from the sand.
Absolutely. When am I going?
Next week.
Excellent. Next week, I'm out of Maya Bay. Boom.
So that's all my news. I know there's some weird things that have been happening in the Thailand news here.
Is there?
Some things I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about. Let's not talk about them.
The new water park's about to open. It's having its soft opening on the 20th.
You keep talking about water parks. If it's not Blue Tree, it's somewhere else. Are you getting paid?
Blue Tree's not a water park, and sometimes they do pay me, yes. Blue Tree's not a water park, it's Activity Lagoon. I think the new water park's important because it just goes to show you that things are coming back. And this is a huge water park that's being built by a very well-to-do Thai family, and they are having a huge they're having a huge... Cut that bit out. They are having a soft opening on the 21st of May, very, very soon. And I'm going to go there. I've been invited to go and have a little walk around, so I'm going to do a video from the new water park.
Can you take the snorkel and see if it works at their water park?
The snorkel work? You mean the snork with an L? Don't buy a snork with an L. Shocking
Don't say that, we're going to get sued.
Oh, are we? Don't sue a snork with an L. I'm not sure they will, because it's rubbish. Allegedly. No, it's not allegedly. I tried it out. Go and check that video out. 2 days of my life, Shaun.
All right, guys, so that's it with us, with our Phuket news today.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, and we've already done the weather report in the middle, so we don't need to cut to you in the weather.
Oh, that's a shame.
So we're going to cut to Jay driving home.
Really? Okay. This is me driving home. That's ridiculous. You're ridiculous. I've now got to write this because I will forget these things. So I've got to drive home. And what did you say about getting a sausage? Honestly. Stupid driving home. Why don't I do a video driving home? What's the point? What's the point of doing a video driving home? No one cares about me getting in my car and driving home. Stupid. For me driving home. Why does it matter? Why does it matter that I'm driving home? People don't want to see me drive home. Anyway, wear your seatbelt, kids. It's good for you. Right, that camera's going to fall over when I reverse, just to let you know. You're going to love watching this. It's me driving home. Look, driving home. Bye-bye, 5-star Marine. I mean, how much of this video are we going to watch? Do you really want to see me drive all the way home? And I've got a jibber-jabber the whole time. They're always going to shake around a lot, isn't it? Now there's a car in my way. Oh, it's ridiculous. Speed bump. Yeah. This is me driving. Good, isn't it? I could just put the radio on. Oh, great. No, look, listen. Quality radio in Phuket. There we go. Shaky camera. Oh, Jamiroquai, Space Cowboy. Now we're rocking. Let's turn on the other camera, baby. Oh yeah. Here we go. Space Cowboy, Jamiroquai. Crank it up, baby. Oh yeah, here we go. Everything is good and green. Oh, I'm here again. With the sunshine smile upon my face, I love it hand. Now my head I'm missing. Disappear without a trace. I can rely. This is the return of the Space Cowboy. It's planetary, good vibe zone. Hey, everything is cheaper. Oh, you and I go deeper. Baby, I get high to get by. Yeah. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. Oh. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Everything is good. Oh, and green. Yeah, I'm here again. And I know some walls I'm coming down. I can see hair so high and high. A man with stacks down and next spring. I'm having enough to share that kingdom. Oh, somebody I can get. Oh, this is the return of the Space Cowboy. It's planetary, good vibe zone. Say at the speed achiever. Oh, you and I go deeper. Get high to get by. Yeah. Here we go. Woo! This goes so fast. I knocked the camera over. Speed it, baby. Yeah. Oh, everything is so golden brown. Now that he's around, yeah, now that he's around. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Golden brown, na-na-na-na. Everything's all good and brown. Ba-da-ba, 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 ba-da-ba. Love this song. Absolutely love this song. 90s, baby. Best time for music. Best music for driving. Oh yeah. This is the return of the space cowboy. It's a planetary good vibes on. Say, oh no. Boring news.
It's 12 midday in Phuket.
Now the news. Right, turn this off now. I'm not home yet, but you're not seeing the rest of it. Peace. Peace.